Page of Wands combines the elemental energies of earth and fire, which on an esoteric level represents a blend of structure and order with the impulsive drive for action. Hello, I'm Michael J. Auger, creator of the Allcento Tarot. The combination of the cold and dry nature of earth with the hot and dry nature of fire creates a pleasant nature that is a joy to be around. The Visconti-Sforza tarot decks were not titled. However, the Page of Wands is usually referred to as the Knave of Staves. The Visconti-Sforza Madrone, also known as the Carrie Yale deck, includes both a male and female version of this arcana, each holding a large scepter pointing downwards. And it looks as though these wands are almost too big to carry, suggesting that additional experience may be required to properly wield this wand. The page of the Visconti-Sforza Bergamo Tarot, also known as the Pierpoint Morgan deck, faces the right, usually considered the direction of the future. However, the large wand he holds seems to separate him from making forward progress. The depictions of this card in the Marseille style tradition are similar, although the wand is illustrated as a natural-looking tree branch that almost seems rooted in the earth. The feet of the page are positioned 1 foot in front of the other, but firmly touching the bottom border of the card to suggest stability. The fiery energy represented seems to be that of potential, waiting for the right moment to make one's move. Moving forward in time, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn retitled the pages as princesses and described the Princess of Wands as the Lady of the Shining Flame. She is seen wearing a short kilt reaching to the knee and a mantle lined with tiger skin that falls back from her shoulders. Her crest is a winged tiger's head, and beneath her firm planted feet are leaping flames of fire. Fire is also seen leaping from a golden altar decorated with ram's heads that she touches with her right hand. Her left hand holds a large wand pointed downwards. She stands half naked, but completely assured of herself, representing the materialized will of the spirit. As usual, the Thoth Tarot, created by Aleister Crowley and Lady Frida Harris, follows the Golden Dawn tradition closely. However, this princess is fully undressed, with exception to a crown with ostrich plumes. This is a reference to Ma'at, the Egyptian goddess of cosmic order and justice. She is passionate and unafraid to express herself. Instead of wearing a tiger cape, she has tamed a live beast whose tail coils around her in a sensual way. She leaps upwards into a surging flame in the shape of a yod and holds a wand topped with a sun. In the Golden Dawn tradition, a golden altar decorated with rams can be seen, on which flaming roses are being offered. This symbolizes the fires of spring. Crowley describes this archetype as brilliant and daring, with the force of her character imposing the impression of beauty upon the beholder. In other words, she's hot stuff. The Page of Wands from the deck created by Arthur Edward Waite and Pamela Colman Smith is depicted a bit more modestly, but retains a bold and commanding presence nonetheless. Waite describes this page as a dark young man with strange tidings who stands in the act of proclamation. He holds a large staff, almost like a microphone, and may represent a young man looking for love and adventure. Reversed aspects warn of indecision and instability, but when upright, this card represents the chief qualities of this suit. And here is the Page of Wands from the Allcento Tarot. This page jumps quick and nimble through a doorway out into a desert landscape. Her stable nature can help push her steadily towards bold goals, but too much practicality can sometimes snuff out big plans. In the Golden Dawn tradition, she is dressed dramatically in a kilt and a tiger-striped cape. She also has a feathered cap as a reference to both the Egyptian goddess Ma'at as well as her adventurous spirit. She is armed with a long wand in her right hand that can be used as a jousting lance, as well as a walking stick. She has a great passion for discovering new places, and the pyramids in the distance are symbolic of this creative and adventurous personality. To her left is a flaming brazier that sits on a golden altar, which alludes to her desire for power and fame. This lady is a people person who has a passion for being in the spotlight. Although she likes a little drama, she still avoids criticism and conflict with others. She is beautiful, courageous, dependable, and the ultimate entertainer with the power to bring a fresh and unusual outlook to life. Our journey will continue soon with the final court card in the deck, so make sure you're subscribed, and please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment to share your support. As always, I invite you to visit my website where you can schedule tarot readings and browse and buy my offbeat artwork. And until next time, brightest blessings on your spiritual journey.